Hello YouTubers, Uman4DW here, coming at you with a replay of this deck. This deck is completely unoptimized, by the way. Just before I show you the video, I thought I'd show you the deck list and what I aim to do with it, and whatever. Ambling Wraith is a pretty good turn 1, and really this is just a token list. You want to go ahead, play your Vanias, play everything, play Summon Bloodkin, play Trial of the Gorgons. You want your opponent to constantly play against these swarms of cards and just have them try to clear the board, but you keep on making the board over and over again. And it gets really annoying until you get to that Maelstrom Serpent, and then they're like, what the heck am I supposed to do other than Baja the board? Because every single person has Baja. So, you know. That's just the concept of the deck. It is completely unoptimized, so I would suggest playing it at unranked if you want to, or something like that, just to have a good time. Just like this match. I have played one match with it today, and it was unranked versus a Control Blood. So this match would just be Token Blood versus Control Blood. I just had a really fun time with this game. I had a blast playing this game. And you're going to see in a second. So, I get this mulligan. We got Venom Fang, Medusa, Trial of the Gorgons, Blood Pact. And let's see what happens here. I don't think he has a 1-drop. He is playing Control Blood, so he didn't have a 1-drop. I pass as well because I don't have my 1-drop. He plays Baphomet, which is a pretty good card to be honest. And I just play Blood Pact, so I could draw 2 more cards, get more resources to handle the later game. He goes ahead and Baphomet again attacks me in the face for 2, and I'm left with Trial of the Gorgons. So these two are going to go ahead and trade into these two later on. So these 2 Serpents, these 2 Baphomets, they're going to trade and do some pretty even stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and do a Venom Fang Medusa here. Play the end one. Make it a point to play the end one because that's what I got off the Trial of the Gorgons. And then he doesn't know I have the second one in my hand. Venom Fang Medusa going to just get an evolve and give me 2 more Serpents on top of my other Serpents. And let's see what this Bloodcraft has. Vampiric, Kiss into Hungering Horde just to get rid of my cards. That's fine. I still have more tokens to deal with. Now, this play right here is a little bit iffy. And we'll go ahead and pause it here. This play was really iffy because I wanted to get like more things on the board. However, the Vania being 4/4, him being Control Blood, it just felt really iffy. And I felt like this play could have been way better if I just didn't evolve. I could have just played the Vania, played Vite, and it would have been okay. So we'll continue the replay here. It goes over to his turn. Scarlet Saber just comes out, kills my Vite. And here comes the 4/6, ready to charge into my 4/4 Vania. And Vania dies. Poor Vania. So, we go Queen Vampire. Really nice card if he doesn't have the Hungering Horde. So I go face, and I'm just clenching my fist, hoping that he doesn't have any Hungering Horde, and he has an Ariete. Ariete being really, really odd to me because no list really runs Ariete. Like, no control list really runs Ariete. So we're going to see. We just go into Queen Vampire. Queen Vampire into his Scarlet. And then evolve the Serpent, trade the Serpent into the Ariete, and attack face for 1 damage. So we have 0 evolves at the moment to his 1 evolve. So I'm feeling pretty bad at the moment. I should have saved the evolve from the other time. But it's fine. He only played a Blood Moon this turn, which signals that he either has Revelation or some board clear. And here it comes. He does the Emeralda and the Diabolic Drain and clears my bat. Now, the reason why I did have a large board in the previous turn was just to bait out some board clear. And I want to bait out more board clear here, and I think it does actually get out some board clear. Nope, it's Azazel coming out with an Executioner's Axe. So I'm left with a bunch of 1/1s on the board. So yeah, it's going pretty okay. I could still handle this. I still got Maelstrom Serpents in my hand. And I trade all of these Serpents out, do summon Bloodkin into Queen Vampire so I could have some more wards on the board. Notice that Azazel is 7-1, so he would trade evenly with one of these 1/1s. My opponent decides to do Revelation, so I could just go Maelstrom Serpent, the most glorious play in the name of history. Got to 10 health just to do this play. Any Revelations. But it's fine, I was just laughing. Because I have a second one! Oh! There we go. Now that's glorious. And he Bajas. Now, I'm going to pause it here because I wanted to go ahead and show you why this was pretty much a bad play. Last turn, I think I have only like Goblin Princess and all that. I could have filled out my board with a lot of different things besides Maelstrom Serpent, but I felt really greedy and I wanted to draw the Maelstrom Serpent. So you'll see me just doing some fight plays here. Pure-Hearted Singer just so I could get more draw. And we draw a Belfagor. And I'm just clenching my fist, hoping that we don't lose! So let's see here. What does he have? Evolves the Queen of the Dreadsea. Our wards actually deterred the lethal, which is great. I didn't expect him to not have lethal, because he is Control Blood. So we draw, get ourselves another Maelstrom Serpent, Belfagor, and we find ourselves a Vania. By the way, sorry for all the pauses, I felt like I need to explain my thought process. So Hungering Horde comes down, actually brings me down to 2 followers, and then boom, some Bloodkin. Some Bloodkin comes out, Night Horde comes out, brings him down to 7 health, and then boom, we trade that off. Do a Blood Pact. I was considering using the Ambling Wraith, but you'll see why I didn't in a second. He had the 0-cost card in hand. 0-cost card in hand was actually Queen of the Dreadsea. If I used Ambling Wraith, I would have lost. So I'm thankful for that. So we trade this out pretty evenly. Go with Stino. And then this clears out perfectly because I have a Trial of the Gorgons and get myself an Infang Medusa. I have all these cards in hand, 6 cards in hand. He didn't draw a Revelation or Bahamut, so we win. Oh my god. You see, these are the games I love playing inside Shadowverse. Because that felt so good. It felt like I was just playing versus a deck that was just great. Oh, man. I just loved it, okay? I love playing the deck. I love filling the board up over and over again. And I guess Path to Purgatory would have been pretty great. But, oh, man, I just loved it. It just felt great. I laughed my ass off when I played the second Maelstrom Serpent. I just wanted to show you this game before I headed off into my hiatus. Headed off into my vacation, you know? Because I'm going to spend it with the family and do all this stuff, yeah. So, just one more look at the list. It's just all this. I would suggest playing this in unranked. It's a pretty good time if you want to do it unranked. Don't try to rank up with this deck unless you want to go ahead and optimize it. Be my guest if you want to optimize it. And anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I was so entertained. I was so... I'm really sorry for being repetitive. It's just so fun. Anyway, I'm out. Pew!